Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's begin, Taurus. Firstly, I am seeing that you are turning over a new leaf in a small way, a very small way. You're meeting somebody. I'm seeing two Virgos in your cup. So there is one Virgo that you're not very close with, but they will bring you some kind of insight. This is a female. This is somebody that is quite spiritual, and they're going to help you with your path and giving you answers to something that you didn't have before. There is something about the way that you're doing things this week, Taurus. There's something different about your energy. You're going to hear from somebody that's quite slender. This person is slender, and you haven't heard from this person in a really long time. Again, this is Virgo that is relevant to this person, so this is the other Virgo. Sagittarius is also very relevant, so I want to say keep in mind these don't need to be sun signs. They could have a lot of these signs in their chart or within their chart. So I'm also seeing Leo is relevant. And this is, as I said, somebody that you have not seen in a really long time. And it's going to say, take you by. And what's really interesting to me in your cup is that you're not going to hold back, not this time anyway. You're not going to stand there and wait for something to happen. It's more or less you're in it all the way. You're prepared for the unknown. With this person, you're ready to speak your mind, to say your piece. You may have held back from doing such things in the past, but there's something different this time around. As I said about you this week, where you're almost ready to confront these skeletons in the closet, and there's a lot of them, and there's a lot that needs to be discussed. It's not something that will terrify you. It's more or less going to be a beginning to an end. Although the other person doesn't quite have the same vision as yourself. But you are stepping out of your boundaries, stepping away from wherever that fine line is that separates you from what you do want as opposed to what you don't want. This is very interesting indeed. I want to say that you are imagining that you could almost be playing with fire if you take yourself to a different place with this person. And the reason why this person comes in so strongly in your reading and why they're coming back into your life is because they're not done yet. There are ways around this to avoid any hassles, but I am seeing that this could be a surprise meeting, intentional in some ways, although still a very beautiful surprise at the same time. I do see that there is unfinished business between the two of you. I do see that you could be missing each other a hell of a lot, although you haven't been in contact with each other due to other commitments in a while. But somewhere out there you've both been, I want to say, connected on some level. It's weird where and how life takes us at times, but this is how this situation has evolved, and now you're going to see this person and be blown away by their appearance, by the way that they act, their behaviors, they've got a way about them that they've got a way about them that really turns you on, and I say that in the most respectable way, but it's just hard to stay away from that person, from their energy. I am seeing medium brown hair to dark hair, even though they may have changed their hair color, so that too is relevant, but their appearance is completely different. They're not the same person from the last time you saw them. Some people change, and it could be just a small change. This is quite a significant change, almost unrecognizable. And if that wasn't enough to get your week going, I want to turn to your money in terms of your spendings and the way that you are manifesting this, because this comes as a very, it's very confusing. I don't see that you are being very wise with your spendings. I think you may be taking things a little bit too far and having a little bit too much fun, and maybe you might get to the end of the week and realize, oh my God, I just spent the money for the water bill, or I just spent the money for whatever else was due and it's gone now, and I'm that little bit behind now. This could be relevant to any type of bill, but that's what you've gone and done. You had a very big bill, and now you've gone and spent that whole amount of money on having too much fun, and it sort of puts you in a bit of a pickle. This is something you're going to have to release and understand and in the way of, okay, what can I do to fix this, and let's make sure that I don't do that again, because that totally screwed me. I'm also seeing that Libra is very relevant to you. This is someone else, and they're coming up as this person is not joking when they say that they'll be back. They've got some business dealings with you. There's something there in the making that just didn't seem to get off the ground, and it's not worth it, is what I'm being told. And you've got to be very careful. We've got to be mindful. The universe is advising you, be mindful of your movements towards this person, towards your dealings with them. They like to spend a lot of money. There's a lot of angst I'm seeing, and there's a lot of doubt. Now, if you are having doubts about a person, and this person in particular, they're not coming at you with full honesty. So do keep that in mind. Thank you, Taurus.